My dog was just out right in the middle of the pond. I had to yell at her. I thought she was going to drown. That's okay. Just dive out there, go and lose all my limbs from frostbite. Like an Aboriginal person from Canada 500 years ago, along with 50% of their ancestors. That's not even a funny joke. It's just funny to allude to the fact that why there is no people up here and why technology was very sparse. It never lasted very long. You'd just get frostbite and die in the middle of winter. Anyways, the point is, this is about journalism. And that you should never squander your investments as a journalist. And not just your investments, your sponsorship. Your fans aren't going to keep sponsoring you. They're not going to give you money repeatedly. And any big corporation that sponsors you, they want to see profits turned around. So if you're not turning around a profit, you just lost your sponsorship, and then you just lost your career as a journalist, and you're going to be broke. So you're going to be left, I don't know how old you are, you're old enough to be a journalist, so you're not going to have any money, you're not going to have any skills or experiences in a workplace. And by proving that you can't turn around, that you're not reasonable with your finances, and that you can't turn around a profit, you're going to lose your sponsorship. So you have to also remember that as a journalist, and particularly a YouTube blogger, 50% of your views are people that don't like you. I view people because I appreciate something they said once, and then it was just crap after crap after crap after crap, but they have a lot of viewers. So you're wondering what they're doing. And then you have people that say that they're going to do something and they care about something, but they don't invest in any of that. And they focus all of their money and all their assets and all their sponsorship on other things. So now they're broke. And so when you're hanging out with incoherent people, that's really, really, really bad for a journalist, because now major sponsors will never endorse you. And the only reason they'd endorse you is to play the magic trick of, look at this hand, will I do something with this hand? And that looks really, really bad on your career, because then you're really just a nobody that's not actually making anything. And who really cares about money? Okay, so you might think, Gordon, you're nobody, your YouTube channel sucks. Well, if that's what you're thinking, I hope you're not watching this, because to good to honest graciousness, I actually prove creation is in fact the scientific fact. 10 years ago. It's really, really easy to do. And one of the reasons you haven't heard about it is because everyone that cuts grass with non-renewable resources pisses me off so much, I hope they just die not knowing it. No offense. But if you eat hormone-saturated animal blood on a regular basis, your wife's going to get menopause, you're going to look like a troglodyte, you're going to die from having a terrible metabolism, a terrible immune system, you're going to be ugly, and you're going to be bored, and most people aren't even going to like you, because people that do that tend to isolate themselves because they don't like each other's company, because they're not appreciable people. And that's not just the only point. It goes back to Tom theory. Tom is God. That means God is Tom. If you believe in there being a God, but you don't believe in Tom, then you don't believe in God. And therefore you're an atheist. So there's been pagans all over the world that rape and pillage and murder and kill, arrogant, insolent, bigoted assholes that they go around it. They believe in God, and they're just atheists. So why would I want to go and tell everyone that I prove creation is a scientific fact, when in reality it doesn't really help with the insolence and bigotry and perversion problem if I can't advocate that too. But anyways, I can turn around $1 billion profit easily. $1 per Muslim, $1 per Christian, $1 per Hindu. By the way, I'm a Hindu. $1 per Greek Odinist, Greek mythologist, Odinist. I'm a member of every religion. So if I got $1 per everybody that wanted to actually endorse the fact that God factually created the planet, and you can scientifically prove it, bada bing, bada boom. Any day of the week. The only difference is I hope you guys all die, because I preach immortality in the flesh, and the only causes of old age are laziness, intoxication, sex hormones such as thinking about sex, masturbating, eating hormones such as animal blood, and bigotry, because your insolence is inexcusable, and your brain knows that it's a guilt, and it kills you because your brain doesn't want to host you. Arrogance, you know it's a guilt, your brain doesn't want to host it, it'll kill you. And you can last for a really long time going on these things, but eventually your brain's gonna snap out of it, and you'll die of an aneurysm. So, point is that don't squander your sponsorship, because it's not coming back. Your fans don't like you that much. Big industry doesn't like you that much. And to say the very least, you at least have to be coherent, because if you're just gonna babble like a maniac, you're gonna get nothing. And so, cheers. Meantime, I hope you live forever. I hope the world has enough resources to grow food 10,000 years from now. I hope we have enough resources to mine the minerals of the earth, because otherwise we're going to have to do it all by hand. And we will, but it'll suck shit. And it'll be really, really dangerous. And, well, we haven't made it to the moon yet. So who really cares if we ever go there?